Okay, so we'll do this one. Yeah, that's just bread. Yo, yo, what's good, everybody? Live from Bimbo, getting this bread. First in here, producer. Good morning, good morning. King Blaze, what's up? Ivy, yo. Ashley Shelton, good morning. How are you doing? Money Mike, what's good, bro? King Lee, hey. King Blaze, Eli Sports got Jordan. How you doing? Zico Kage. Yeah, man, we using this channel right now. I gotta build this channel up, so we're using the channel to go live. I'm actually, they allow me to back it up. So if you see the back, you're actually looking at this. Yeah. They let me back up. So now I'm getting some of that fan air, and you can see the back of the warehouse. So yeah, yeah, that's Skrilla. That's Skrilla. Boom, by my Skrilla. Uh, uh. Yo, so no guys, like this week you already know it's been kind of crazy. Y'all already know what it is. We got some more defensive help. Now, can that defensive help stay healthy? We need them for the playoffs. I'm gonna be real with you. We need them for the playoffs. So that's when we need them to be healthy. I don't care if we have a 5-game winning streak in the regular season. It's what can we get from him, you know what I'm saying, in the postseason. And you already hear everybody's already saying we got a super team. You know what? You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna graciously start to say like, yep, we do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like because people are hating. It's actually kind of crazy the level of hate our team is getting right now because we got some defensive help. People are forgetting that our defense was getting shredded last year. Shredded. Was getting shredded last year. No one said nothing. Nobody said nothing when we were losing. No, everyone was laughing. Oh, now we got some more help. Everyone's just like, no. Come on now, man. You got to be, like I tell people this all the time, you got to be more real than that. You got to be more real than that. You got to be more real than that. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. Like it's not like we don't have, you know what I'm saying? We don't have certain weapons and stuff like that. We just needed our defense to give us back the ball in certain things. Like all these other teams and everything. Like I remember somebody said Josh Allen outplayed Lamar Jackson, and I'm looking at it like he didn't have to really do anything. He really didn't do much. I think he had like 100 yards passing. But see, that's why I laugh because that's outplaying Lamar Jackson, getting 100 plus passing yards or whatever else like it is because his offense is running on us and stuff like that. And I'm looking at it like, come on now, bro. Turnovers is the name of the game in the playoffs. Do we turn the ball over? Yes, but we get no turnovers ourselves. None. So when people are talking about some, hey, you guys need all this help, why don't you tell your team to go ask for help? And stop looking at us for pity parties that your team. Nobody was saying anything when Lamar was throwing a Willie Snead, a one-legged Hollywood Brown, Seth Roberts, and Miles Boykin. Nobody said nothing. And no one brings up that after Mark Andrews caused that interception, he was injured. We were running it. So our receiver core was trash, right? And then on top of it, we had to worry Mark Andrews was hurt and he was already playing bad. And then he went to the thing. So we had our backup in that game. Come on now, bro. Like people don't bring that up like, oh, Lamar lost that game. He should have won that game. It's like, oh, okay. So now I don't want to hear nothing from them. Then that's what I'll say to them. Like you like all these all pros and everything else. The only reason they give these guys, a lot of the guys, all pros on this team and everything else, is because they're playing with Lamar. And it's bad to say people don't recognize that. But after he had gotten hurt, you saw exactly what this team looks like. You saw all of them Pro Bowl linemen and stuff like that. They supposedly said weren't playing well or anything like that. But I've been trying to tell people, man. Matter of fact, even in the playoff game without Lamar, was it that win? No, because we didn't make the playoffs that year. Trying to say, bro, I be getting mad. Like they be talking on the side of their neck, like they nice like that. You feel me? Josh wasn't even playing. I'm telling you, told him to just deal with it. Exactly, bro. I don't want to hear no one tell me nothing, bro. Like every time they be like, "Oh, he got a good defense. The defense don't turn over the ball." Do you know what all those other defenses have in common? Do you know why the Saints with Drew Brees finally won one? Because their defense was turning the other team over every game, and special teams was pitching a shutout. They were getting kick returns, punt returns, what's it called? When they would do squid kicks, they were recovering and all type of stuff like that on special teams. Their defense was picking people up and turning them over. That's the reason why the Saints won the Super Bowl and Drew Brees got one. Because his defense that's why Patrick Mahomes. Because once you can turn over the other team, it gives you more opportunities to crack at it in a shorter field. Do you know what I laugh at when people talk about, oh, look at the Ravens and stuff like that. Go look at where we start. We are the second highest team in fielding in the league. That means we're starting at the 70, 75, whatever else it is. Even when we bring it out, we get stuffed and stuff like that. So our special teams has been garbage. And our team has to drive 70 yards. We don't get no short fields. Let me try to tell you, I don't want to hear nothing from them. He used to be an all-pro. Look at you got Derrick Henry. The same Derrick Henry that you guys could have had. The same Derrick Henry that was the last running back out of the top 10 running backs available that offseason. He was the last one taken. And all of your team said, no, we don't need no need for an old running back. That's what was said. Now it's, he's amazing. Oh, he's magical. Nah, get out of here. Got me feel like I'm in church. Majesty. Worship his majesty. You know what I'm saying? Man, I think it's enough of that. I'll put the rest back. Yeah. Tired of it, man. People be out here lying. On that stuff. Bro, they be acting like they be nice like that and they be garbage. Like, when our team is playing, they are saying that Lamar has to be perfect. No other quarterback in the league has to do that. No other quarterback is told that he has to be perfect, and if he's perfect, then you'll win. I'm gonna take one from you. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So even the way that they argue it, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm good though. The fans is on, so I'm good, man. See, they got them huge fans on. This feels actually quite amazing. But you hear and you see how they talk. Oh, well, if the Ravens want to win, he got to be perfect. Does Josh have to be perfect? No. Does Patrick Mahomes got to be perfect? No. When they don't win, they blame the offensive lineman. They blame Andy Reid. These are the things that happen when he doesn't win. Everybody gets blamed. Travis Kelce, he didn't play up to where he was. I'm like, what? So finally, he got 1 year of a bad tight end play, and all of a sudden now, what was Patrick going to do? Come on now, bro. I've said it before. When Patrick has had to deal with O-line problems like Lamar, he hasn't looked like Patrick Mahomes. He has looked like one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. The first half of the 49ers Super Bowl, the whole game of the Philly Super Bowl right? And then the Tampa Bay game. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like Lamar, because he is so mobile, makes a lot of something. I heard somebody try to put it out that Daniel Falele had Daniel Falele had won pressure all of this postseason. He's great. I said Daniel Falele, Dr. Falele himself, Chick-fil-A himself, Fish Fillet himself. It's nasty work out here, bro. Nasty work. I want to remind everybody, right? On top of that, our center, he always miss snapping the ball. Exactly. Actually, you remember when he came out? He's like, we ain't getting no turnovers. Because people don't seem to recognize context. They were like, oh, they pitched a shutout for Kansas City. Kansas City was trying to milk the clock against us. We couldn't get off the field. We couldn't get off the field in the second half. They were just milking that clock. Milking the clock. Go look at time of possession. So they're like, oh, your defense, there was a low-scoring game in your defense. See, that's what I'm talking about, context. They held them below and everything else. Get out of here. Oh, they held them below. Your defense is amazing, Nitro. Amazing. That's why I be trying to tell you, I don't want to hear no one tell me nothing. Oh, no one, they were laughing at us. Remember, Bengal fans was laughing at us. Somehow our defense was one of the worst defenses in how long in the NFL, right, when it came to passing, right? And they still lost. Still got the L. Still got that L. So my thing is, God, you got the L. You know what I'm saying? Imagine now when Chase can't go for 300 yards by himself. I want y'all to take that into consideration too. For the Bengals to keep up with the Ravens, their wide receiver had to go off for almost 300 yards. For the game to be close. Like, what are we doing here? And that's facts. For the game to be close, that's what he had to do. So when I tell people right now that I'm not worried about them and everything else, and they get mad, I be laughing. I be like, we took you literally the best shot that you could give and still won. Why am I worried? Chase's best games have come against the Baltimore Ravens. Everybody knows that. Out of his top 5 games, think about it, Jamar Chase's top 5 games of his career, all 5 have come from the Baltimore Ravens. All of them. I showed y'all that when I was breaking it down, when you looked at what he did when he won last year and he got the Triple Crown or whatever else that it is. He had 1,700 yards, 17 touchdowns. 5 of those 17 touchdowns came on the Baltimore Ravens in 2 games. He had almost 500 yards of receiving yards against us during those games, like 460-something yards. It wasn't if he could play the Ravens, the old Ravens, every time, Jamar Chase would put up almost a 4,000 receiving yard season with almost 50 touchdowns. Put that into perspective for you guys. So I don't want to hear nobody tell me nothing. Oh, your defense is so great. It's so, you notice how when they bring up last year's defense, oh, they only bring up after 10 weeks. I'm like, yeah, because our we went against less big quarterbacks and less number 1 wide receivers. Duh. It's not hard to see that. You were getting cooked. And instead of you, and this is what I'm saying with a lot of coaching, instead of the coaching looking at it and being like, bruh, our guys are getting cooked. How about we put this guy on the bench and give Trey Whitemore a run? They said, no. We trust this guy. We trust him. So then what ended up happening? We ended up still getting torched, right? And then they'd be like, oh, well, we believe in our players. That's what I mean by coaching. That's what I mean by coaching. You got a guy like Brandon Stevens that is getting targeted. Like they're pointing him out wherever he is in the formation and be like, go towards him. That's the equivalent of, even though you don't have a number 1 receiver, like a big time number 1 receiver, That's the equivalent of having a number one receiver. Because what happens, you have to roll coverage over to his side, which weakens the rest of your defense. That's why we always say that teams need a true number one guy, because you have to roll coverage to his side. You can't guard him one-on-one all game. We were getting torched like everyone had number one receiver because Brandon Stevens was hot garbage. If you really want to be real. And then and think about it. And for anybody that comes in here and be like, Nitro, you just want to be a Lamar thing, right? And everything else. Look what Brandon Stevens just got paid. Look what he just got paid. You think he's good to earn? I'm glad he got his money, but I'm saying, you think he's worth that? He was on a team that won a lot of games. How do you think we won a lot of games with him giving up all those yards and being targeted like that? Out of here, bro. They were targeting him from the start of the game to the ending of the game, bro. From the beginning to the end. Talk about some. Look at the contract that man just signed. Go look at it. Don't try to tell me something about, it's because you have a good defense. Man, get out of here. How did he make that? For anybody that wants to argue with me or disagree with me, how did Brandon Stevens make that money then? Explain it to me. Explain to me how he earned that massive contract. Because he got a very good contract. Y'all think he's worth that? Okay, cool. Mind you, happy he got his money, because the NFL's in for not for long. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, these guys are gaining money and stuff like that because they play with Lamar Jackson. If we didn't have Lamar to come back and put pressure on another team and stuff like that, they probably would have aired it out every time they played us. And then ran up the score on us every game. And then I remember that year, so many Raven fans were humbled when Lamar because it was such grimy talk. Like, it was kind of, oh, we don't need Lamar, we don't need this, we don't need that, we're fine. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood Brown's like a great receiver. He's a magical receiver. You know what I'm saying? It was just craziness coming out from our fan base. Craziness. Let me see what y'all saying. Exactly. People getting in their feelings when I talk the truth about that stuff. Like, let's keep it a buck. As I be trying to tell people, like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't want to hear it. Because when it comes to us, guys are getting priced out of Baltimore because Baltimore wins. That's the only reason why. Not because they're good. CJ Mosley was good. He was great. He the only guy you can look at and be like, oh, he really flourished away from Baltimore. He the only one. You ain't naming nobody else. You're not naming nobody else. You're not naming not one person else that flourished. And that's what I try to tell people all the time. Like, I don't want to hear nobody say nothing to me, bro, when it comes to this team. I really don't. We finally gonna have a decent defense again. I mean, think about this too, which is crazy. Most teams can have a decent defense and not even need a level of talent that our defense has. To put it into perspective for you, right? Our defense was playing bad when we picked up Marcus Peters. Y'all remember? They was giving up all that. Then we got Marcus Peters, and then you're like, oh, you got Earl Thomas, Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey. You had and then they became elite. But some defenses don't need that level of amount of like all pros or elite guys to be truly elite. It seems for our team, we need all of those guys for our defense to actually be elite or even good. Which is, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, for real, I'll get someone I'm leaving. Because I'm going to need a recharge. Because, boy, even when, oh, yeah, I told my pops about it. He was just like, take a picture of it. That thing is cool. Yeah. Oh, all the way to the top and then keep it moving. You see what I'm saying, guys? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't, no one ever questions that. Nobody. Nobody says, why does the Ravens need all of these guys for the defense to be successful? But every time it's the offense, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough. Ridiculous. See, no one asks those questions. I'll ask. Oh, you guys have enough. It's enough. Don't worry about it. You guys have enough. Every time you hear anything about the Ravens, oh, you guys got enough on offense. There's more than enough. Defense, oh, we need. Mind you, this is coming from someone that is very ecstatic about who we got. Because once again, I knew that our defense was getting cooked. Getting cooked. And our Darius is going to be out for most of the year, if not the whole year. KBZ, what's good, my bro? Yeah, on paper, Money Mike, you're not lying. It might be our best secondary. Not even close. You still got a very good Marlon Humphrey, right? And you got what's it called, Jair. You got a young Wiggins. You got Hamilton. You got Starks, who I told y'all already. This further confirms. Joe my Chris, thank you for the subscription. Listen, so that further brings back to what I was trying to tell y'all about Malachi Starks having a rough 4 weeks, first 4 weeks, because I've said this, and what's good, KB? Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. So because now, who are you really want to target? You're not going to want to target Wiggins. Wiggins is one of the fastest players on the field, no matter what. So now you're looking at like, okay, who can we take advantage of? The rookie. You're going to try to target Malachi Starks. This is another reason why I said he's going to have a very, very rocky first 4 weeks. Remember, I said that. I'd be surprised if he has a great first 4 weeks. We're going against Josh Allen, Jared Goff, and Patrick Mahomes in the first 4 weeks of the season. Yeah, they're going to target him and target him early. Is a sticky color which quarterbacks not to have enough time to target them because no separation. Once again, we were getting sacks, but if we weren't getting sacks, we weren't getting pressure. So that's the thing too. Consistent interior pressure pipes. Most quarterbacks can't function if interior pressure is going on. They can't function. That's the best pressure you could put on a quarterback is interior pressure. So that's why I've said before, right, that's what we need the most of. And then when they try to roll out, that's when the edge rushers start picking up sacks. We're gonna get to see how they run the defense. I want to see how they run the defense. What's gonna be our base? Technically, you don't know what base is, but technically, base isn't always somebody's base. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what we're gonna run a lot of heavy in. What formation? Are we gonna run a lot of dime? Are we gonna run it because of our safeties? Like, I am very intrigued about what are we gonna do with them. I very much so, because we don't know how we're gonna use who we have. We don't know. And we don't like Roquan. There's Trenton Simpson. How much trust are they going to put in Trenton Simpson? Are they going to say, you know what, let's just run a whole bunch of safeties? Someone brought up TJ Tampa in the chat. Yeah, I'm big on TJ Tampa. He plays like a basketball player. Like, he gets up there. So, like, he plays above the rim. So, are they going to put TJ Tampa, just leave Roquan as the only linebacker and put a whole bunch of corners or DBs on the field? That's another question. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of questions about this defense going forward. A lot that I have no answer to. So that's why I say I can't wait to see how they use it. Zach Orr has no excuse. No. I can argue Zach Orr now has more talent on this defense than what what's his name had. So, yeah, he has no excuse. He has to deliver a great defense. He has to. There's no more like, oh, we got to do better and we just need some more time. No, not with the dogs you got. Because what are they going to say what are they going to try to say? Oh, man, their defense looks like it's taking a long time to gel and da-da-da-da-da. I don't want to hear none of that crap. I don't want to hear none of it. None of it. Because I'll tell you right now, the media is not going to stop with their trolling. That's another reason why I told you I was mad at Mark. That's another reason why I'm still mad at Mark Andrews, personally, because I said we get trolled as an organization and our quarterback the most. You play the worst game of your career. It wasn't even close. That was Mark Andrews' worst game of his career. And you don't even address anything. You don't come out and be like, bro, I should have played better. I'm sorry. I'm going to be better. Like, I let my team down, let y'all down. But I promise you, I'm not going to let this define me. I'm going to make up for it. Everything else. Nah, you left to be out there and let him take all the heat, knowing he already takes all the heat. Get out of here, bro. And look at Lamar still coming to his defense. I don't like how y'all talk about what's it called, Mark and stuff like that. And I know if I see him, he's gonna tell me that. That's what's crazy. I know if I see Lamar, he's gonna tell me that. I know that. He's gonna be like, bro, I heard you talking crazy about Mark. And I'm gonna tell him, like, look, man, Mark's worst game was that game. I'm not saying to hate him, but I'm saying every time in the playoffs he plays his worst game. And and for the longest time, he was your best receiver. That's gonna be my if I get to talk to Lamar, that's gonna be what I'm gonna say back to him if he confronts me about it. Because it's like that's being real. Like we're looking at a team where the defense, there's no excuse for the defense playing bad or the getting turnovers. There's no excuse for the special teams playing bad. It's just, hey, your quarterback has to play great and you'll win. That's all it is. If your quarterback plays great, you'll win. Craziest thing I ever heard of and seen in my life. Craziest. Oh, if he plays great, you'll win. Stop the complaining. He has turnovers. It's like, Patrick Mahomes has had turnovers. Yeah, but that's Mahomes. It's nasty out here, bro. That's another reason, too. People be like, oh, I want to. Listen, the funny thing is, I was against Mark before the mistakes. Before the mistakes. People was telling me I'm crazy, everything else. So that's why I'm allowed to feel how I feel, because most people are just feeling about it now because he did exactly what I thought he'd do. He did exactly what I thought he would do. Hence why I've been telling everybody, hey, we got to move off of Mark Andrews. Everyone's talking, you crazy? You want to get rid of Andrews? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm telling you, Isaiah Likely is where it's at. Oh, he's young. I'm like, no. They're suppressing his stats. Let him go. Nah, we got Mandrews. Then Mandrews let everybody and hurt everybody's heart. Now everybody's like, get him out of here. And I'm like, well, y'all were the ones championing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's everybody that watches this channel knows exactly how I felt about him before. Because I said that you're looking at a guy that can carry the load now. Pause. You feel me? So this ain't I'm being no fake fan. I know some people be like, you're a fake fan, certain stuff like that. No, I've been one of them going. I didn't switch up just because he had a bad playoff game or his worst playoff game. I've been saying that. I'll be like, yo, Mark Andrews either hurt or plays terrible in the playoffs. One of the two. Every time. Nigel, you just hating, man. Because you're making excuses for Lamar. All right, we'll see. Y'all remember, I know some of y'all remember it. I was like, we'll see. We'll see how well he plays in this year's playoffs. Then everyone, oh, Nitro, man, why you like that for, man? Because you have to have a little foresight, man. If it's not even so much not believing in a player, it's that we've watched this man be the cause of a lot of problems in the playoffs. And all he gets is excuses. So much excuses. I heard people saying that the pass wasn't good enough that Lamar gave him. Like, come on now, bro. Those are the excuses, man. Oh, it could have been a better pass. It really wasn't on him. You know what I'm saying? Lamar can't throw. That's why. You're getting me mad, bro. It's like, come on now, man. Y'all watched the game, too. You saw how bad he played. I heard somebody saying the only reason. Listen, I heard a Raven. Multiple Ravens fans say the only reason why Mark plays bad in the playoffs is because Lamar's the one throwing him the ball. Raven fans say that. Raven fans say that. Not Bills fans, not Cincinnati Bengals fans. Raven fans said that. Raven. I think, listen, honestly though, I think we win it this year. I think we get over the hump. And then once we get over the hump, I think a lot more people are going to try to join Baltimore because I feel like they're going to feel the same way I feel. Baltimore could be a dynasty because of a Derrick Henry, which I wanted, and because of a Lamar Jackson, who I champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why. We'll probably get more players again that are at the back end of their careers that were used to be all pros or Pro Bowl level players that say, I just want to try to get a chance of winning a title. And I want to play with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Like, you have any idea how crazy that is to say you got Lamar and Derrick Henry on one team? We can actually say that. Most people thought you only had stuff like that only happens in Madden. Told him, man. Now, another thing I'm worried about is will Zay Flowers and Bateman rise to the occasion? That's another thing too. Last year, right on schedule, one of our top receivers were hurt. So will they be injured? Will they be healthy? We don't know. We don't know. Hopefully they stay healthy. Hopefully. Man, it's a lot of stuff today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Another thing, too, I think, like I told y'all before, I have a feeling, just a gut feeling, Steelers are going to be good this year, man. I have a feeling the Steelers are going to be the second best team in our division. I really do. I think they're going to win around 11, 12 games. I have a feeling. We're going to get to see what happens, though. I think that Aaron Rodgers, everyone making fun of Aaron Rodgers is going to go off. And then people are going to be like, what did you expect? What did you expect? Is Tomlin finally getting a decent quarterback? That's going to be the argument I'm telling y'all. I don't even believe in Zay, your dog. Bateman is inconsistent. We'll see. I mean, once again, we'll see. They gotta deliver though. You know what made me really second guess all of them? Like look at all of our receivers a certain way. The last game versus the Browns. Like you already had your one game of the season where you drop all the passes, right? I think that was the first Steeler game. And they dropped pass after pass after pass. Fine, no problem. Okay, you had one bad game. To watch us do that against the Browns, knowing the Browns couldn't beat us, and knowing that what's his name was up for the record, Lamar, and for them to wet down themselves during that game, I looked at them a certain way after that. I'm like, bro, almost like like that was almost a playoff level game. Like, oh, Lamar can get this, and if he gets this, that's big for him. All right, guys, let's go out there, and you have all that pressure on you, and it's like when the pressure mounted, they were like, bro, we can't, nah, we don't got it in us. That game made me second guess a lot of the stuff for our wide receivers. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm honest. You guys know I'm honest. That made me second guess a lot of stuff for our wide receivers because I looked at them and I said, bro, and I think that's the games they got hurt in after all the drops. And I'm like, bro, there's no way you guys played this bad versus the Browns. There's no way. There's no way. And you see a correlation. It's like the first time we were playing the Steelers, there was so much pressure, like, oh, he has Lamar has to play well and he can't beat the Steelers, and you remember the talk, right? And then it's like, okay, let's play him, and then everybody forgot how to catch. Hey, what's good, coach? Lamar could have had the great exactly that game made me look at them really sideways. I'm not even joking with y'all. I looked at them kind of like because every single time we've asked our receivers to step up, they've shown the inability to do so every time. Not once, not twice, every time. When the first time they were, oh, the Steelers are gonna beat us and everything else and da. What do? Down their pants. Lamar's gonna break this record. Y'all gotta play well. Down their pants. It was Derrick Henry and Lamar that carried us to the second and third victory against the Steelers. Let's be real. That's why we won those games. That's why we won those games. Not because they were playing lights out or our receivers. Every time the team has said, receivers, we got to lean on you, our receiver said no mas. Every single time. That makes me realize that's another reason why I wanted DeAndre Hopkins so bad. Because I don't think he'd wet the bed like that. Personally. That's why I've always said that. I said, yo, like everyone says Zay. But then I'd be like, okay, cool. What are you going to do about it? And Zay plays, and he'll be like, man, I don't know. I just can't catch the ball today. Like, how can you not? Have you ever? I mean, I get that it's harder than it looks because we're not the ones playing the game. But you know how crazy it is to say you just can't catch the ball? No matter how perfect I give it to you, you're so in your head that your hands can't wrap around a football. No matter how it can just be in the air, floating to you, drop it, right in your hands, you drop it. And then it always seems to happen to Baltimore Raven receivers. That's why I was so ecstatic about DeAndre Hopkins, personally. Oh, I feel you, Keely. Just be careful, man. Open, easy, bro. You know I'm not lying. Dropping wide open stuff. Just wide open. I mean, bro, our defense was dropping stuff like that too. Remember on what's his name? The guy that we got rid of, he dropped, what was it? 4 or 5 interceptions in one game right into his hands. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure none of us would drop that much on the field. And they're like, oh, it's harder than it looks. Things happen. Things like what? Things happen so bad that you forget how to catch a football. Eddie Jackson, yeah. That's the crazy thing. People be thinking I'd be joking or I'd be tripping. Like, I mean, dropping, bro. Eddie Jackson could have finished last year with 4 interceptions at the minimum. At the minimum. If he did that, this man was dropping Bentleys. Every time he dropped the ball, he dropped $2 million. Every time. Just to let you guys know that. Every time he dropped the ball, he dropped $2 million. Every time. So now we had guys dropping wide open passes. Kyle Hamilton was even dropping a wide to finish off the game. The man had the easiest and that's my problem with the Ravens. When I don't know what it is. When the going gets tough, they all forget how to play, and then they all just look at Lamar and be like, "Can you save us?" Like, think about it. Even when we were playing the Bengals, right? When we were playing the Bengals, the only person to step up with Lamar was Tylan Wallace. All the other guys were just like, "Dang, defense is getting smoked." Marlon finally came up with a big stop, but all those other games, bro, we were getting done dirty. Like, bro, they won the game but gave up 600 yards of offense. Like crazy work. And sitting there looking at it, being like, "Yo, no, we'll be better. We'll be better." You know, Lamar just has to play perfect. You know, Derrick Henry gets thrown for 150. You know what I'm saying? I told this, me and Coach, shout out to Coach. I had a conversation with Coach, and I told him, I said, when you got a guy like Derrick Henry, and Coach, and anybody that did football should know this, the amount of attention that he garners, The wide receivers are running wide open, untouched in the backfield. Like because so many people have to be at the line of scrimmage. So many people. That was part of the reason why I wanted Derrick Henry so bad, because I knew that the play action game would be crazy. And we were never doing like full put the ball in the running back's gut and pulling it. We weren't doing nothing like that. We were just doing, RPOs and stuff like that. And I said, bruh, come on now, man. You know what I mean? So that's why I was happy. That's another reason why I wanted Derrick Henry so bad. Derrick Henry shouldn't have to rush for 150 yards for us to be good. Come on now. Lamar shouldn't have to do Lamar-type things every game for us to win. Look how much, bro. I'm dead serious with you, bro. There's no excuse for the defense this year. None. I don't want to hear we could have got more. Could you imagine if we pick up Clowney or Judon also? Listen, if our defense is in the top 2 defense, it's a failure this year. I don't care who gets mad at that. If our defense isn't a top 2 defense this year, it was a failure this year. You got young pass rushers, old pass rushers that got paid, pass rushers that are looking to get paid. You got corners that are looking to get paid. You got veteran corners. Like, think about the cornerback room alone. Our defense should be able to win us a couple games now. A couple. I don't want to hear they got no turnovers. But the team only scored 20 points. I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear that. I'm dead serious with y'all. I don't want to hear it at all. The only thing EDC has yet to do is get more guards. But outside of that, EDC has given them everything else. Everything else. Outside of guards, he's given them everything else. Every team has weaknesses. No team is built perfect. None. So I don't want to hear nobody tell me nothing. Like, the secondary, Malachi Starks is young. And no, they got to get that dude ready to play now. Nizza. Because they're going to target him. They're going to target the mess out of him. He's going to have to be ready to come in there and give him everything he got. Straight up. And I don't want to hear it because, once again, like I said before, when you have this much raw talent on the defensive side of the ball, you should be able to win a team a couple games, at least 2 or 3 games, just off of defense. And if our offense is playing out, I expect our offense to play, we shouldn't have much problems this year. We shouldn't. I don't want to, they have a great wide receiver that somehow we never adjusted for. People need to start losing their jobs. Straight up. I don't want to hear, he just got hot and no. Could you imagine a year where Jair Alexander stays healthy? You got Jair, Wiggins on 2 sides, Marlon in the slot. Marlon could play strictly in the slot. It's nasty work, bro. Nasty. And we haven't even brought up like TJ Tampa and them. Like, come on now, bro. What are we doing here? All right, I'm done. Sir, where do you want me to put these boxes? Okay. I'm gonna leave right now. I'm leaving right now. I'm done. I'm gonna put these boxes in there and I'm leaving out. So we'll probably leave at the same time. Yes, sir. Telling you guys, man, I don't want to hear nothing, bro. How's the family doing, brother? Overall, boy, my family good, man. Family, everybody good, man. Everybody good. The first week of the season can easily mess up our seeding with Buffalo. Exactly. Buffalo got a super, super factual. We live the fatter show. Okay, John Enos. I don't understand where that's from. Yes, I'm overweight, but I got big hands and they swing hard. So yeah. So yeah, Nitro cool man. Hopefully he can meet up in Miami. As I'm hoping, bro. I'm hoping I can go to Miami. Coach is going there. I think Flex Zone or one of them is going there. There's a couple big names that are going there. So um if they go, hopefully I get to go too. And I think it's a Thursday night game also. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to make it out. I'm really gonna try to make it out to those games. Coach said he's going to Miami. Coach says he got everything ready. Coach said he's going to Miami. And I'm trying to go there too. I think Ing's going too. If I'm not mistaken, I think Ing Raven's going. So if Ing's going, Coach is going, I gotta go. Like I gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Yep, Thursday. See? Coach already ready. Coach already told you he going. Coach is ready. Get a cup of water. Yeah, this guy. Man.
It's ice perfect size. You get it in your bottle. Chill on this clip.
Is that one of the guys up for 50 star jumps? What do you mean 50 star jumps? What is that in Missouri? Yeah, I'm lying. This man said 100 cash out for 50 star jumps. What does that mean?
Some kind of jumping.
I don't know. I don't think I can jump. Like I can still grab rim. Can't dunk no more, but hey, thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. Have a great week.
You too, man, and be safe out here.
And I appreciate that. Thank you.
God bless. Cat. Every see King Lee say he going too. Everybody said it, bro. I gotta make it out there, bro. I'm gonna be there, bro. Watch, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I can't have everybody there and I'm not there. That's so unfair. Everyone's saying he's there. 25 Drew Hills. What are Drew Hills? I don't know what that is. Like the singers? I mean, I can't. Man, my voice has been kind of cracky from the other day. Y'all know that. So I've been guzzling water because my voice has been cracking on me constantly. And I've been trying to figure out a way to get back my singing voice because I can't even sing no more. Like, dead serious with y'all. I can't even hold a note. I crack, or I just go hoarse. I was gonna go to the doctor about it. Yeah, I don't know it. Sorry, bro. I don't know it. If I knew it, I'd do it. But I don't know it. Are you gonna close this down?
Pretty cool to have. I gotta get a new one for my truck.
Oh yeah, it is. And you just kind of put it down over everything. Yeah, it, especially with me on the highway. Telling you, you be safe too. And thanks so much for your help, man. God bless. I'll see you again Friday. All right, you stay safe. You too, man. All right, guys. We're on the way back to the church. Hey, yeah. Why did Rosa Parks? I don't know. I don't know. Key drink room temperature water and drink lots of tea and ginger. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Florida. That's another thing. Coach will tell y'all. Florida humidity be crazy, bro. Like you be out here and you be like, man. Like you'll just be standing outside and you'll just start sweating. That's how Florida humidity is. So it's not crazy work. It's just it's really hot. Canelo or Crawford? Who y'all got? Chat Crawford. I got Crawford over Canelo. Crawford's gonna hit Canelo. Crawford's gonna hit Canelo. Let's do it now. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hopefully that night game isn't sweltering. I'm really praying that that game isn't sweltering. Really praying that it's not. If it's not sweltering, then we should be good. I feel you. Florida's like Kentucky. I feel. Trust me. I feel you. Telling you, man, we got here cooking. Like, I remember one time somebody was just like, oh, it's 88, 89 degrees outside, right? And you had the news people outside talking about it said 89 degrees, but it feels like 99. People were like, that's Florida, bro. Oh my gosh. You already know. I got Crawford all day, guys. I'm over with Crawford. I don't know how anybody else knows. Canelo, here's the thing. Canelo learned a lot from fighting Floyd, and if you watched, after the Floyd fight, Canelo started to more bob and weave. He started to stop standing in one place and be heavy-footed and stay. Because if you've ever boxed, you know that you're supposed to have even footing and good back, right, to push off for like when you're doing your counters and stuff like that, right? You're not supposed to. He was standing heavy foot to deliver heavier blows because when you're able to load your blows, you're able to put more into them, right? But that even though but what happens, that messes up your speed and it messes up your timing. You know what I'm coming from him. Floyd taught him that lesson better than anybody else could teach him. So you started to see him move more and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Crawford is going to hit him. I don't care how much he bobs and weaves. His face is going to get tatted up. Canelo's already going to go down as one of the greats. You already know that. He is. So he is not going to kill his worst case. I think it'll become a draw. Like if Canelo's still and they start like pounding on each other's paws, then I think that was going to happen. Is they'll just run it a draw and then have a rematch. Because you already know when you're the champ, you got to outright beat the champ. They don't just like you to just give away belts. So that's what they'll try. Oh, Canelo's been the champ for so long. Well, we'll get to see what happens. I think Crawford takes it to him, though. I think Crawford takes it to him and knocks him down at least twice in that fight and wins the game and wins it with a decision. What's good, Jared Thomas? He said C.J. Stroud was better than Lamar. He beat C.J. Stroud. You see, that's why I don't listen to Nick Wright. I don't listen to none of these guys really. The problem is that I'll see clips that I'll have to respond to because I try to be the counterbalance to their foolishness. But outside of that, I don't listen to them. I don't just turn on my TV to watch Nick Wright or Acho or any of these other guys or Stephen A. Smith. None of that. None of them. I just see clips, and when the clips get to me, I respond to the clips. That's it. I don't watch their channels. He always remember this man said, "What's his name was better than Lamar? What's the quarterback for the Bears?" So that's what I'm gonna tell you, man. Nick Wright, like, bro. Once Lamar wins, hopefully this season, the Ravens take that Super Bowl this season. Bro, it's done. Like, how are you going to be able to argue anything? Caleb Williams, yeah, him. Crawford's going to knock him down, I think, at least twice in that fight. And then he'll say, I slipped, I want a rematch. And then Crawford will win decisively in the rematch, and then that's the end of Canelo. That's the thing with Crawford. He can hit. Like, Crawford delivers a lot of bone-jarring hits. A lot of hits. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody why I believe, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Crawford takes it. Oh, Coach, if you're in here, are you going to Lamar's Fun Day? I'll bring it up in the video, definitely, Jared Thomas. I got to cover what's his name? Joe Schulten crap from First Take said yesterday. I'm covering that today first. I'll probably cover that other stuff later. And now, like, the NBA, what's it called? The Indiana Pacers tied up the NBA Finals. So you already know it's almost down to dead season. The amount of stuff that's going to be coming up about the Baltimore Ravens is going to be crazy, astronomical. Every week, they're going to have 3 topics about the Baltimore Ravens. Watch. Because slow season is going to start. They're going to need viewers. They're going to need something to spice things up. The disrespect for Lamar is going to ramp up guys in the next week or so. So get ready. Bro, if the Thunder aren't getting all of the foul calls, the ticky-tack fouls, they don't win. Tell you the truth, I think I'd rather the Pacers take it, personally. I think I'd rather. Halliburton is not a superstar. I'll agree with that, but I like Pascal Siakam. I like them from the Toronto Raptors. So I would like to see the Pacers win. It'd be nice. I don't like Gilgeous-Alexander. I don't like him. Yeah, King Lee. Yeah, he's talking crazy. Talk about some Lamar Jackson is wasn't Joel Embiid. I say, hey, yo, mind you, Joel shouldn't have got that MVP. That MVP should have went to Giannis or to Joker, to be fair. And you know what I'm saying about Lamar, bro? The Lamar stuff is gonna be so. I'm telling y'all guys, just to let y'all know this now, it's not gonna stop. And as Raven fans, it's gonna be a lot. Listen, we're gonna be buttholes because here's the thing: we've been dealing with so much trolling from the Bengals, from the Bills, from the Steelers, like from Kansas City fans. When we finally win the Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson, I feel like it's gonna be like a lot of people are not gonna log in to social media for weeks. I'm telling y'all that. Zim, Ashley for the Dallas Cowboys, she covers them on Twitter. A lot of people are not going to be logging into their Twitter accounts. It's going to be really quiet. Nick Wright going to be quiet. What's his name? He's going to be quiet. Acho's going to be real quiet. Like he lost his voice or something. Y'all watch. How many y'all? Insufferable. Bro, actually, I want to let you know, we're going to be insufferable together. We're going to be an insufferable team. I promise y'all, I'm going to be going live and letting y'all luck to do people dirty. That's the other reason why I got to get Streamlabs up on my stuff so I can send people links. And when y'all come up, y'all just be letting these other fan bases have it. The cussing. Coach, his channel's gonna blow because he does the calling show. When the Ravens win the Super Bowl, Coach is gonna have to run a call-in show for like 4 or 5 hours. Legit. He's gonna have to hold a call-in show for like legit 4 or 5 hours. Because people are going to want to talk and get a lot off their chest for all of the trolling that we have been subjected to. And I'm telling you, listen, man, one of us are gonna go viral. Coach's channel probably gonna go viral. I put money on that. I don't know if Coach is still in here, but if we win the title this year, the Coach's calling channel is gonna go crazy. Crazy. Can you imagine how mad they're going to try to downplay the first title so disrespectfully, and people are going to come for them, and they're going to be like, wow, Raven fans are really aggressive. It's going to be like, yeah, y'all deserve this. Y'all talk too much. Watch. Y'all, but listen, I don't know how to do a call-in. That's Coach's shit. That's just schnick. I don't know how to do that. And I don't want to do it because that's Coach's. Coach does the call-in show, and I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. You feel me? But I'll definitely start sending people. If we win, y'all can save this. If we win, I promise y'all, I'm gonna be sending out on Twitter. Send me y'all stuff. I'm gonna be sending out. Y'all can go off for like 2 minutes and just let everybody have it straight up. I'll go live for 10 hours if I got it to give everybody a chance. I'm dead serious. I will. I'm not joking. Now it goes inseparable. I'm thinking insufferable. Bro, I'm going to be a problem. Y'all already know I'm going to be a problem. They're going to hate me. Wow, Nitro tripping. I'm going to be in there like, amazing ravens, how sweet the wind. But my right hand of fellowship will cross your chin. Oh. Y'all think I'm joking? Watch, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Watch. Coming for them, bro. Coming for them. We coming for them, bro. I don't care what nobody says, how they feel about it. You already know what it is. Oh, but listen, like I told y'all before, I'm gonna be going crazy. So I'm gonna have the hymn book out that day. The hymn book is getting pulled out. I dabbed up like 500 people. Jeez. Hope you brought some hand sanitizer. Listen, guys, I'm serious though, man. Like Money Mike, I'm dead serious with y'all, man. If we win, it's gonna be joyous. If we win, I don't care what nobody says. They'll have to fight. I'm teaming up with all the Raven content creators, all of them. It's gonna be that'll be the one time all of the lines that have been drawn will be erased for at least a couple weeks. We're gonna be jumping on everybody's channels, going crazy, talking smack, slapping people like it's gonna be pandemonium, bro. People that I never thought I'd work with, I probably end up working with just off that time because of the sweet taste of victory. You know what I mean? I promise y'all this: if we win, me and Ing gonna team up before then. But if we win, me and Ing is definitely teaming up again. Me and Coach is definitely teaming up again. The only people I haven't teamed up with really is like a Hendo. I've never done nothing with Hendo. Yes, I did. I did something with Hendo already. I haven't done anything with Lunch Break Hot Take. I'll probably do something with Lunch Break Hot Take. Oh, I haven't done nothing with Hendo, have I? No, I did something with Flex Zone. I've done something with Flex. I haven't done nothing with Hendo. Yeah, I haven't done nothing with Hendo, I don't think. Oh, that's what it was. Me and Hendo was on Coach's channel together. That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was. I was trying to replay my memory. Cause I know I was on something with Hendo. So I'll probably be on Hendo's channel. Hendo probably come on mine. Coach is definitely come on mine. I'll go on his. Me and Ing Raven will do the same thing. Like it's gonna be pandemonium. I promise y'all. And y'all know I'm a man of my word. I'm dead serious with you. I'll probably be on Flip Zone again. Purple Rain Podcast, I'll probably team up with them with Simply AS10. I'll probably team up with them. Who else I might team up with? I don't know, man. The sweet taste of nectar. Boo, I'm dead serious. I'm gonna be, bro, unmistakably insufferable. Straight up. The edits after everything Stephen A has said, Mad Dog has said, John Crappen has said, Nick Wright has said, all these people have said to come to the fruition and culmination of, hey, the guy who y'all have spread the most hate about has achieved everything you can achieve at the highest level against the best. I'm gonna be disrespectful. Mad disrespectful. The only disrespectful, I'm gonna be disrespectful like Nick. Like I'm gonna clown his nose, like relentlessly. Like he gonna have to be like, bro, this Nitro guy won't leave me alone. Like, I'm gonna be mean, bro, like mean, vicious. All right, guys, I'm here. Y'all have a great day. I just reached to the box, getting out. Hey, everybody. How you doing, sir? How you doing? How you doing?
Living a good life.
Live. What's up? Hey, what's everybody? All right, guys, I'm out. Peace. God bless everyone. Have a